Interstellar, World of Warcraft expansion,
Oh my God.
Dragon Age, because I played it. I've been playing it.
So I kind of want to shift over to Warcraft for just a second.
Okay, hit me.
That kind of counts as an esport if you count
Yeah.
arenas and battlegrounds.
Yeah.
This is the first time in a long time that WoW has like interested me. Being
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
I want like, and
You feeling that siren song?
Yes.
yeah, but
I kind of am too.
I logged on at midnight the other night. I'm like, what year is
What am I
this?
doing?
Why am I online?
And the crazy thing is, I started thinking about it in MOBA terms, where I started thinking about raiding and dungeons, and I'm like, well, it's kind of the same thing in terms of like everyone has their role, everyone has expectations. It's
Yeah.
a time requirement.
Imagine that. WoW is a lot like Dota. A Warcraft thing is a lot like
it's
Dota.
very, but it was like, oh, this could scratch the same itch that League and Dota and maybe
Yeah.
MOBA.
That's why I actually started playing League.
Mhm.
I was getting really, I don't even remember what season, but I was getting really frustrated with the balance issues in
Sure.
Arena. And I was like, well, I'm done. I'm done playing this game. And I literally just quit. And I was like, I need something competitive. And my friend was like, try out League of Legends. And then there we go.
So you played competitive stuff in WoW?
Yeah. Oh, I
Okay.
used to do arenas on, I mean, I wasn't like a 2,400 player, if you guys know the rating system, but there were several of my characters that were like 1850, 2,000 plus. So it's like, that was fun. That's where I got a lot of my like competitive gaming knowledge.
Okay.
And skills from.
Did that transfer effectively into League?
Just positioning
Okay.
and like like wombo combos or like
Yeah,
cooldown series. Like okay, I'm gonna use this, and this in succession because
Okay,
it's gonna
cool.
get all the damage off.
Does Draenor have any of that you're interested in?
The PvP?
Yeah.
The season hasn't started yet, and I haven't hit max level cap.
Okay, so you're gonna wait till you like through the story and you get like all the new loot gear.
They did do a lot of balancing though. Big thing I was happy is they balanced the Cyclone, which is a Druid CC. It used to just be like when the only way you could get out of it was trinketing, and that's got a 2-minute cooldown. Now it can be dispelled by priests, invulnerability effects. It's also on the same diminishing returns as fear. I'm really happy about that because druids were really overpowered in arenas.
So the thing that will probably put me off from playing it is like you're on a server, like there's a bunch of people in the office who play, but I think everyone's on a different server now.
Yeah, but cross realms.
Wait, is this a thing now? So
Whoa, how
Yeah,
far
I think
back?
that,
How far
didn't that come
out?
back with like Pandaria or before that? Like Cataclysm.
I haven't played.
It was
for two,
Cataclysm.
I haven't played for 2 expansions.
Oh, okay. So Cross Realms is you can play if I'm on my server and I invite you and Mitch and Brian to my group. You guys will then be temporarily transferred to my server and we can play together.
Dude.
Oh
Yeah.
well, okay. I'm probably gonna resubscribe.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my
Holy
God.
crap!
Yeah.
That was the worst thing because I was like,
Yeah.
I played with a bunch of my high school friends, and then I met some people and were like, "Get on my server," and I was like, "Yeah, I don't want to pay for
So-
transferring my characters."
This is
over.
my thing. That like, I haven't. When I played WoW, it was very briefly, and it was during like Burning Crusade era.
Oh, yeah.
I played
It's a good era.
a few hours of a couple characters and never really got anywhere. Not super into Warcraft lore. The time travel stuff in Draenor sounds weird. Like, is there anything for me there?
It's really fun. I mean, if you just like solid gameplay and like storytelling, it's really good.
Could this be somebody's first WoW?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I get
Because
the
like
same,
the time travel stuff tells it like a totally new story, right?
Yeah, I get the same feeling as
Interesting.
I did when I was like first playing like Vanilla WoW or Burning Crusade, like
Wow.
that whimsical, like, oh, this is amazing. It's really really good. I'm really liking it. I actually the other day I looked at all my game time played across all my max level.
Whoops.
characters. Yeah, it was like over 360 days.
A full year of your life.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And my paladin alone had like 180 days on him.
Damn. That's intense.
It is intense. It was I felt really bad.
I don't know what it is about Draenor. Like when they announced it last year at BlizzCon, I was looking at it going like, "Yep, that sure looks like WoW." But as they started talking more and more about it, and I started talking to more people who really like WoW, the more it started to seem like something that meant something.
I can't put my finger on what it is.
I can't either, but everybody I know is playing it. I log on to Battle.net to play a game of Hearthstone, and it's like, everybody's playing WoW, nobody wants to play with you.
Yeah.
And like, I was here for when Pandaria launched, and I just didn't see as much a response.
Nobody cared about Pandaria. And Pandaria
Yeah.
was great. Like, it
was a
reviewed
good-
really well,
solid
and I
game.
think Anthony reviewed it, and like the people who played it loved it, and playing a Pandaren was awesome, but I don't know, I feel like there's more fanfare to this. And you also saw like a 2.5 million subscriber jump in the past couple months.
Yeah. It went from like 8 point something to like 10 million subscribers.
I think in October it was 7.8
Wow.
or something,
Wow.
and now it's over 10.
I don't know what it is. There's something about it. It's just making a lot more. They did a stat squish, so now you don't have ridiculous health. So it's like instead of like 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. I think some people were getting up to 700,000.
Jesus.
Now it's like down to normal. You're only hitting for a couple thousand. Which makes so much sense. They just moved a decimal
Yeah.
order. It's really, really good. I really like the garrison system.
That sounds awesome.
I wanted to bring that up.
I think that might be the thing where I'm like,
I
get like some Sims-ish build your house stuff.
Yeah, and you can get followers from different stuff, like achievements. Like Leroy Jenkins is a follower you can get. You can get like guys from quest rewards that then you can go assign them missions, and then they'll bring you stuff back.
God.
It's really, really fun.
Plus the Pokemon stuff, which is like the critical.
I never got into that.
Yeah,
I never got into it.
But it sounds great. It's like another
really
layer.
There's enough stuff since I left where I'm like, oh, there's like 7 more systems that I could definitely get into.
I'm big into auction housing.
Yeah.
That was my thing. Like,
gaming system, huh? Making money?
Yeah. That was like so much fun. Like as soon as I hit 91, I had a whole bunch of gold left, and I just went and I asked in trade chat. I was like, "What's the hot mining mineral?" And they're like, "Oh, this." And I just went and bought them all out from the auction house.
Nice.
Gouged them and put it back on. That felt so bad.
So if I start not having a WoW character at all, like I think I had a Tauren Hunter who was like level 8 at best. Do I?
There's the 90 bump, right?
You can do if you want to do.
So
that.
I know you can like buy your way to 90, which sounds awesome. But would I even understand the game at that point?
I think there's a they were talking about if you do it for the expansion, you get dropped right by the Dark Portal, and there's like an intro quest chain that introduces the characters to you.
Oh my god, that's really cool.
Yeah, I as a person who has a bunch of alts, like the bumping to, especially after I've got like a year game time play.
Yeah, you don't need to see it from start to finish.
No, yeah, I'm
from
cool
the Alliance
with paying
side, right?
$60 to get a level 90, and I pre-ordered the expansion and got a level 90 druid just for that. Yeah. When I was reading all the details, I just sat there, like, just held my head, like, oh my god. And as soon as the arenas start, I'm probably gonna take a break from League because WoW arenas are so fun, and same with rated battlegrounds.